Hello, and here's what Mike and Richard are talking about on this week's episode number 144 of the Stay Off My Lawn podcast.
If you couldn't tell.
Why, I'm so glad you asked. We have a lovely guest on today. Charmaine Davies is going to spend the whole show with us today, and we are so glad she's there. She is one of our favorite people in England. She comes on and we just ask a question and go and sit back and listen for the answer.
Wind her up and let her go.
That's right. She's got a lot of wonderful insights of what's actually happening in England. So we're pleased to have her here.
Absolutely. We'll cover some of the stuff here in the U.S. too. Nicky Minaj spoke at the UN recently, which, you think about Nicky Minaj and the UN, and even more bizarre is the subject she was talking about. So, you'll have to listen. We've got a good clip from that. So.
She did a pretty good job, but it is a serious subject, and I was quite surprised that if she hadn't been eating the microphone, it would have been fine.
And she praised the president, which is was a surprise.
There was some stuff that you go, what? What's happening? Anyway, and we'll talk about the saddest situation we've got going on in the government in the country right now is the National Guard service members that were shot in D.C.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah, it's
and
really
where
sad.
they're at right now and what's happening. So we'll let you know about that.
Yeah, well, we'll get into that. Pennsylvania has a new law that most people didn't know that we even needed. It's about hairdos, and it's very bizarre. Again, I use bizarre a lot today because it's a lot of bizarre stuff.
I'm listening to the speeches of that. The whole time you're going, is this a Saturday Night Live sketch that's kind of bad?
Gas leak in here? What is going on?
It's just terrible. And in smaller parts around the country, there are some elections taking place today. One notably is the one in Nashville, Tennessee.
Right. 7th
and
district.
There's again another it's a socialist running there too, and you go, what?
She opened her mouth and considered her foot so many times. It's just, it's great. She's a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but that's the way that goes. And we'll talk to Charmaine about a budget fight in the UK. They got some lying going on. If they only had the Pinocchio thing where everybody told a lie, but everybody would walk around probably in the whole, just like our government, walk around with big long noses all the time. So
yeah. And last but not least, we're going to ask her about Prince Andrew because he's been kicked out of the royal family. Oh, the horror. And so we'll find out. I'm sure she has all kinds of wonderful information about that.
Yeah. I'm sure she's got her finger on the pulse of everything that's royal over there. And, and I think King Charles I think he feels a little bit overwhelmed with this whole thing with Epstein. And if you don't know, Prince Andrew and Epstein were kind of like this.
They were just best buds.
It's very, very creepy. And we'll make fun of it one way or the other. We'll figure it out. So we will not have a palate cleanser so far this week, though, because we have Charmaine. We don't need a palate cleanser. Yeah. She is our palate cleanser. So.
That's right. And she has really spruced up our studios today.
Yeah, she's just a breath of fresh air. It's kind of nice to get, like you said, another perspective of the stuff that's going on in the world. So anyway, don't forget to find us on iTunes, Spotify, iHeart, Amazon Smart Speaker, Rumble, or wherever you find your daggum podcasts.
And if you can't figure out how to find your daggum podcast, just go to our good old website of stayoffmylawn.us for all our past and present episodes.
Sounded Australian to me. I don't know.
I know, it's terrible.
We'll see you then, folks.
Good day, folks.
Again, Australian.